Doobs, down here, front row. Yeah, is it true, following the news, that you have signed on for QPR and are going to be their new head coach going into this season?
Well, in this situation, I prefer not to speak, because if I do speak, I could be in big trouble. Thank you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Doobs. This is your home for all things FIFA. If you've been enjoying the content, hit the like button, drop a comment in the section below, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you never miss another video, guys. Yes, we're here, the start of the career mode, what you've all been waiting for. The news is true. I have taken over QPR in their latest bid to try and get back in to Premiership football. Football is back and I am the man for the job. We're going to save this real quick and we're going to hop over into it. We've got the beanie off, we've got the flat cap on, we mean business, and we've been introduced straight away to a pre-season tournament invite, and we're going to take the one with the most money, the most mullah, to get our funds up to try and get some big boys in to win the league for us today. So first things first, what do we want to do? We want to look at the squad and we want to see what we're working with. What formation are we going to implement? A player's sharpness will boost, that's new. A player's fitness, a player's morale. Got a lot to look out for, guys, making sure we keep on top of our team, making sure everyone's happy. It's going to be a tough job, but I feel like I can be the man to do it. So what are we working with? We're not working with much. What do I want to implement here? What formation shall we go with for a start? What have we got? We got CDM playing at CAM. Oh, we got Dykes. We got a mess of a team, boys. A mess of a team. So what formation do I want to go with? I want to go with a 4-3-3. We're going to implement a 4-3-3 into the QPR team. We're going to go with we want one with 2 CDMs, seeing as we've got CDMs playing in cams and all sorts. So what have we got? We've got Cameron, Carroll, Amos, Dykes up top. Right, we've got CAM here. Chair. Pace, I prefer chair. Yeah, we'll go with chair. Lovely striker. Yes, guys, so I've fiddled around with the team. Haven't changed too much. We've gone into a 4-3-3 formation with 2 sitting midfielders in Cameron and Amos. Cameron's going to be our captain. We've got Chair at the CAM role just because he's got a bit more pace than his counterparts. We've got Dykes up front for the experience. We've got Carroll on the left. We've got the pace in Ossie Samuel at the right wing with 90 pace. So we're going to be bombing down there, putting the balls into Dykes hopefully. And then we've got a back line of Manon, Barbet, Dickey and Kake. And Lumley in between the sticks. And I was looking at the benches and I think we're going to go out for episode 1, guys. And we're going to look to put in a couple of bids for a new striker with a bit of pace. And potentially a centre-back. So priority today, number 1 is striker and a centre-back. So let's go out and have a look to see what is available, what we can find and what we can muster up to get some early bids in and to get this career mode underway. So we're looking at the free agents at the minute, guys, and there's nothing too much that I'm liking the look of. No strikers really, but in terms of centre-backs, just to get an extra centre-back in, we have Ayman Asraf right here. Potential of being quite quick. When I say quite quick, I mean around the high 60s, low 70s pace. He's looking for a new club. We're scouting him. We're going to see what he's asking for wage-wise. He's left-footed as well, which I like. Put him in the left centre-back role. And we'll see if he fancy joining QPR with us on our road back to the Premier League. So, next point of call, guys, we're looking at the loanees to see if we can get any loans in this season. And we're now scouting Will Ferry from Southampton. He's looking out to be on loan. So we've scouted for him, and we've scouted for Ryan Brewster from Liverpool as well. expecting him to have high wages, but if he fancies a loan at QPR, he could be the perfect signing for us to push for the Premier League. So I'm excited to see that. And we're just going to go back here and we're going to go through the emails that we've got for starting, just to quickly go through these with you guys. So we've got European International Cup, recognise that you're new coaching. So that's just an email for our cup invitation that we've accepted. Transfer window is now open. Youth Academy report, everything in our club is to be based solid foundation. So they want me to invest in the youth, which we can definitely look into. The financial success of the club, youth development, how we develop our young youth. So yeah, we might have to look at develop some youth players, guys, through this journey. Give us some depth, bring in some youth players, and hopefully they'll be ready in time for the time we get up to the Premiership, because we're definitely doing it. There is no debate about that. That I've mixed around with in the 4-3-3 formation. We're going to go to sim match and then see how we get on. So we're simulating the game, guys. You've joined me. We're 1-0 down. We've had 35% possession. That's been pretty consistent throughout as well. We're not in great shape by any means. But yeah, this feature, great improvement. I mean, Football Manager's had it for years, but great improvement for FIFA. I can see it being enjoyable. You've got all the stuff that you need on here on the menus. It is quite slow navigating from each tab to tab, but it is what it is. At least we've got it. We're on the attack here, actually. Are we gonna... We just look like we're playing it back. No, nothing's going to come of it. Nope, nothing comes of that. So it looks like we've got our work cut out for us, guys, if we cannot beat a team like this. You join me at the full-time menu screen. We simmed the whole game. Around the 65th minute, we subbed on Smith and Thomas to try and work up some magic to try and get us back into the game. They couldn't do anything. We also pushed on to ultra attack, and chances were very few. 2 chances we've had. 2 shots out of the whole game. We got the possession up in the end, but yeah, so to take away from that, there's just a lot of work that we need to do to get these QPR boys back up into the Premiership, boys. But if there's one man for the job, I am for the job. So after the game, we've opened up my messages. We've got our scout report on Brewster and Will Ferry. Will Ferry, I'm not too fussed about, but we'll see if we can get him. I believe these were loanee ones. But Brewster, if we can get Brewster on a loan, that would be absolutely fantastic. If I can get Brewster and Wolfenden, maybe a winger, that will be over the moon with our first transfer window there to see us for the games to come. But if we go over to our transfer hub now, we're gonna see if we can meet up with Brewster. See what we can offer him. Approach to buy, approach to loan. Here we go, boys. Me and Big Jurgen sitting down to have a chat. Basic terms, loan to buy. What should we do? Basic terms. So I'm happy to get him for just a year. Short. Shall we try and get him for 2 years? He wants a 1 year. We'll accept that. We'll accept a 1 year. What split can we get away with? What do you reckon? Just like offer him a 50-50? He's taken the 50-50. The loan is here, boys. If Brewster wants to come to the big QPR to try and get us up into the Premiership, get a name for himself, Brewster could possibly en route. That would be a fantastic loan for us. And we'll leave Ferry just to see what other options, what our other scouts are saying for the meantime. But until then, we've got our second game in the European International Cup. We're going to go into that. We're going to quick sim this one. Now I've seen what the new feature is all about, because I want to try and see if Brewster wants to come to QPR. We're quick simmed at 1-1. We've got a draw in that.
Yeah. That went well.
Brewster he's an awful player anyway. We don't really want Brewster, so that's fine. We'll go out. We'll find someone else. That is absolutely fine. So we've got some more reports in. We've got Wolfenden, Buchanan, Rolando Aarons, and Eamon Asraf, which was the free transfer. So we'll add him to the list. We're going to add him to the list because I'm going to play the long game and I'm going to watch his contract, and if it expires we're going to hop in and get him. But this is the guy that I'm interested in for our back line. Young Luke Wolfenden, plays for my local team as well, so I'm a bit biased. He's got everything that we need to be hopefully a club legend at QPR. And this guy's, see, for a young left back, I'm tempted, so we're gonna put him in the shortlist as well. We're gonna aim for Wolfenden. If we can get the signing of Wolfenden, that will conclude this episode. We'll approach to buy. We're even gonna take the hat off to conclude this business, because it's rude to keep a hat on when you're talking numbers and you're talking business. So we're gonna take the hat off, and we're gonna see what we can do to try and get Wolfenden to the club. We're gonna offer the transfer fees. We'll see what he says to 1 million.
What is wrong with you?
Next International Cup game, we're going to quick sim. See how we do. We lose 2-0. This is a rough start to the career mode. So, just confirmation, we are out of the International Cup after simming 3 games. 1-0 loss, 1-1 draw, 2-0 loss. We still get $500,000 in the transfer pot for not doing very well, basically. And we are going to see what our scouts are offering us this time. See if there's anyone that we like the look of. Get rid of everyone that we don't like the look of. So we've had an incoming offer from 1.5 to 2.2 million for Hamalaninian. We'll call him Nico. For Nico, 1.5 million to 2.2 million is what he's worth. We've been offered 1.9, and I'm not sure how I feel about this deal, so we're going to back out of it. We're going to wait on it. We're going to see what happens in the next couple of days, and then make our mind up and see what the situation is with our left backs, and then take it from there. So boys, to catch you up, the offer got withdrew for Nico. I decided to keep him because that kind of money indicates to me that he's going to have potential to grow in the future, and that our left back position there can potentially be sorted with him. And now we have some scouting information on the boys that we wanted. Luis Javier Suarez is too much for us. Far out of our price range. See, Lamptey for the right back position is someone that I'm very tempted to go for, because we can push him up to right wing as well, where he likes to play now going forward in real life. So that could potentially be a very nice signing for us. Anyone else here that we like the look of? Our scout report for Smith Rowe has come back. 3.2 mil, 15,000 wages. I'm not interested in giving him the time of day at all. It's Jordan Thompson that I like the look of. Young, got a good bit of speed about him. Only 6'1", which I think it will be all right. Very cheap. We're gonna have a look at getting him, and then Nosala from my hometown again. Looking at a very nice price. We're gonna add him to the shortlist. See how we get on with them 3. Yes, boys, so we're approaching to buy Lamptey from Brighton. We're now going to meet up. We're now going to discuss the transfer fee that we want. I'm going to go for 2 million, which is a lot of our budget. But we'll have a look at what they've got to say about it. Submit that offer. What are they thinking? Let's discuss alternative options to get Lamptey to go. We want 990,000, and we'd also want to sign. I mean, 600k. Tell you, we're going to accept it, boys. We're going to accept it. I want to get Lamptey in the team. And that there is a great bit of business. Let's hope Lamptey wants to join us. We'll negotiate his weekly wage. Hopefully he's not asking for anything insane, because only on around about 6 grand at Brighton, I believe. Through the books. He wants to be important. I will even counter that and let him know that he's going to be a crucial player at QPR. He's very happy, to be honest. Fantastic. We want him for as long as possible. We're going 5 years on Lamptey. We want the long game. Yes, he signs for 5 years. That's brilliant. No release clause. That's fine. We won't throw a release clause in. Now we need to settle his salary. What do we want at this salary? We'll go... First signing of the series, boys. We have got Lamptey for the right back / right wing position. Over the moon with that. That is a big signing. And that will conclude this episode before we go into looking at anything else and starting off the season, boys. So if you have enjoyed this first episode of the career mode, I want you to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and get in the comments. Let me know if there's any gems out there that I need to sign, anyone that I should be looking at, who progresses well this season, and what you want me to do next in this career mode QPR journey to the Premier League. Until next time, see you later.